Hello, good morning everyone. Myself Misal Mahavir Lakshman. I am working as a assistant professor in Rayat Shikshan Samsthas, and now I am doing my PhD in Pune University, Department of Electronic Science, Savitribai Phule Pune University. So friends, we see the we see the different units like as an UGC NET examinations, and that UGC NET examinations many of students interface the different problems to regarding the 8086 8085 processor. So in that unit we will see the how to study and how you get the out of out mark in your UGC NET paper. So according to that UGC NET syllabus, unit 6 8086 and microcontroller, they, that is 2 units in unit number 6. So we will see only the microprocessor unit, that is introductory part of your microprocessor 8086, then architecture of your 8086 microprocessor, then add different addressing mode in 8086, instruction set of 8086, then interrupts in 8086. So how the programming and how to memory and input output interfacing using 8086 microprocessor. So in previous syllabus there are much more syllabus including your UGC NET examinations, but when the online examination is going on in last 2019, year of 2019, so that time UGC NET is remove that syllabus and only the 8086 part is including your unit number 6. So according to that you see the how you get out of out mark in your 8086 microprocessor unit. So you see the introduction of 8086 microprocessor. So important features of your 8086 microprocessor. So 8086 is a 16-bit processor having 20 address lines. A maximum of 2 raised to 20 is equals to 1 megabyte can be connected to your 8086 microprocessor. So all registers are 16-bit in length. There are 8 bit general data registers AX, BX, CX and DX. That four compartment are here, and AX there is AH and AL, then BX there is BH and BL, CX there is CH and CL, and DX there is DH and DL. It can be operated in two modes with the help of control signals. So there are two control signals, Mn and Mx bar is equals to 0. When it is 0, then maximum and multiprocessor mode, that time you use 0, and when Mn Mx bar is 1, so minimum and single processor mode, that is your single processing mode. So when processor is reset, control of the program is transferred to FFFFOH. It contains 60 it contains 6 bytes of pre-decoding instruction byte queue, by which byte of instructions can be prefetched into the processor. At the same time, interval mode than one instructions can be different stages of execution, that is parallel execution of instruction. That process is called pipelining process. So in pipelining process there are three different mode, then fetching, decode and executing mode. That three modes used in pipelining techniques. That techniques involve in 6 byte of queue in first out, that is called FIFO. In 8086 there are 9 flags in your 8086. So count that: D0, D1, D3, D4, D5, D6, D6, D7, D8, D9, D10, D11, D12, D13, D14, and D15. So in D1 to D7, there are similar to 8085, means 8085 and your 8086 are similar like than that D0 to D7. Then D8 is your trap. So D9 is your interrupt mode, D10 is direction mode, D11 is overflow. Then there are two different flags, then status flags and control flags. In status flags, there are S, Z, A, C, P, CY, and O. And control flags, there is D, I, T. It follows one Neumann architecture for memory, but it is segmented memory. So 1 MB is segmented into 16 logical segments. So 1 MB is equals to 2 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 16 is equals to 2 raised to 20. So 2 raised to 10, 20 is your address lines. So that is 16 into bracket 64 KB. In 8086, there are different interrupts. So different interrupts means hardware and software interrupts. In hardware interrupt, there are NMI and interrupt, and software interrupt, there are interrupt routine n is equals to 0 to 255. Then type 0 to type 255. So you see the how to detail and descriptive architecture of 8086 microprocessor. So you see in front though that architecture, there is general purpose registers, pointer, index register, then segment register, instructions pointer, then 16-bit ALU flags, then bus interface unit, then address lines, data lines, then decoding circuit, that circuitry, timing and control unit, that control lines, there is clock, VCC, ground, and your mode, so control signal mode. There is two operated control signal mode, MN and MX bar. There is two functional units, BI means bus interface unit, and second one is execution unit. So EI and BI, there are two different units. So bus interface unit, it contains address conversion mechanism in which two 16-bit processor are used to find out calculate 2-bit, 20-bit effective or physical address. It contains 6 byte of instructions byte queue used for prefetching the instructions for parallel execution, known as pipelining technique. It is different segment register to hold base address of code, data, stack, and extra segments. It makes the processor to communicate with external devices including memory. So you see the execution unit. So execution unit is responsible for decoding the prefetch instructions of BIU, bus interface unit, that it generates various control signals, and bus interface unit, and also the operations of processor. It contains different register like, that is one general data register, second one is pointer and index register, and third one is flags register. So memory segmentation, so how to memory segmentation is used in that 60 KB memory segmentation in 1 MB of memory is divided into 16 logical segment, each of 16 KB. So 16 KB memory, so how that segmentation part to give here, that is 1 MB memory. So base address, offset address, physical address, segment address, there are three different address. So segment, there are four types of segment. So four types of segment is code segment, data segment, stack segment, and extra segment. There are four different code segment. So code segment is contains code program, code segment register, that is CS, that is your segments, four different segment: code segment, data segment, stack segment, extra segment. So remember, range of segment address can be 00h to F000h. So range of offset address can be from 000h to FFFH. So register organization: general data register, AH, BH, CH, DH, AL, BL, CL, DL, AX, BX, CX, DX. So special purpose register: IP, SP, BP, SI, and DI. So that is pointer and index register. Then here is segment register: CS, SS, DS, ES, and flag register is 16 bits. So you see the details in that way. So the next part is general data register: AX, PX, CX, DX. So AX is also called as accumulator. Once of the operands in multiplication and division operation must be present in accumulator. So BX is, it is used to hold offset address in data segment, and CX is used default counter and instructions like loop Z and loop P and Z. So DX is used in multiplication and division operations and also called as register. There is flag register. One is trap, second one is interrupt flags, third one direction flag, fourth one is overflow flag. Then you see the detail, the addressing modes of your 8086 microprocessor. First one is your sequential flow instructions. There are 8 addressing modes. First one is immediate addressing mode, second one is direct addressing mode,